Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today what I have for you is episode 9 of my Football Manager 23 save with Bradford City. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 20 likes on today's episode, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are on the road to 600 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Don't forget as well to drop a comment in down in the comment section down below. We've not really played too many games since you were last with us. We made another signing as well. We finally got in another centre-half, a loan signing, because we couldn't really find all too much, to be honest with you. But we got a very good game coming up against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup in today's episode, as well as a league match against Ipswich Town. So make sure you drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you are new as well. If you didn't already check out the massive rebuild we did yesterday and you're wondering what the hell's going on with the squad, then make sure to do that. I said yesterday, it's actually the day before. It was Monday that episode went out. Let's get into it. The centre-half signing that we have completed is Lewis Payne on loan from Southampton. He is actually mainly a right wing-back who can also play right-back and can even do a job at centre-back, but because he's 6'4", how many 6'4" right wing-backs do you know? There's not many. He's come in on loan until the end of the season. We're only paying £275 a week. As you know, we were nearly at the end of our financial fair play records and all that sort of stuff. In terms of the schedule, since you were last with us, then we had a 2-0 win away at Doncaster Rovers in the Carabao Cup first round, a 1-0 win at home to Swindon, a 3-2 win away at Rotherham United. Naki Wells coming off the bench to score a brace in that one, including a 90th minute winner. We then had a dramatic 4-3 win away at Bournemouth, who are they still in the Premier League, Bournemouth? No, they did end up getting relegated into the Championship, but still an absolutely unbelievable game in that one. A big 4-3 win. Jake Forster-Kasky did get sent off in that game. There was 6 goals in the first half. Then Charlie Kelman scored again in the second half. We got that red card, but we managed to see it out. After that, then we had a 1-1 draw at home to Cambridge United. Really disappointing in that one in the end, to be honest with you. We also had a 3-2 defeat away to Grimsby in the Papa John's Trophy. A 2-0 defeat at home to Nottingham Forest, but that was just a friendly, so it doesn't really matter. A 1-0 win at home to Bolton, and then most recently a 2-1 defeat away to Peterborough United, who actually did get a red card in that one. Again, Naki Wells did score. So we seem to be doing very well at home, but then we've also not really done too well away from home. We've actually, I think, had a good start to the season, to be honest with you. Overall, I'm not really too sure where we are in the table. We're currently 11th in Sky Bet League 1, currently only 1 point off the playoff. You know, if we win our next couple of matches, we could easily find ourselves suddenly back in an automatic promotion race. But I think at this moment in time, we need to just keep going, getting through some games. And after today's episode, like I mentioned earlier on, we will be playing in today's episode Ipswich at home in Sky Bet League 1 before Arsenal at home in the Carabao Cup third round. Very, very happy about this one. After that, depending on how this result does against Arsenal, we'll try and get some progress made, because I don't, like I say, I want to get through this save as quick as possible. We want to be winning that Champions League. So make sure you drop a like on today's video, and let's get straight into this game against Ipswich Town. Here we have it then. Here's how we line up for today's match at home to Ipswich Town. We've got Harry Lewis in goal, a back four of Vincent Young, Fagan Walcott, Odesina and Borthwick Jackson, Jenks and Forster-Kasky in the midfield, Watts on the right, Chapman on the left, and Walker in behind Naki Wells, who I'm giving another opportunity in today's game. Ipswich are a very good side. How they're still in this league, I have no idea. I don't really know who got promoted from Sky Bet League 1 last season. I would have hazard a guess at maybe Sheffield Wednesday. I don't remember seeing their name in the fixture list and all that sort of stuff, but Ipswich are a very good side, surely one of the favourites to achieve promotion this season. I'll probably take a point. I know we're the home team, but if you just look at their squad, some of the quality in that team, the majority of their team is Championship standard. It is going to be a very, very tough one, but I've still got all the faith in the boys. We are having to rotate because we're pretty much playing every Saturday, Tuesday at this moment in time, so some players certainly won't be able to complete the 90 minutes. We'll tell them all that we have faith in them to go out there and make the difference. Odesina and Borthwick Jackson both complacent. Considering they're the 2 worst players on the team, that's certainly not what you want to see. Lots of quality though on our bench. If we need a goal, Graham, Walker, even Williams can all provide that if we really need them. So let's get underway though for today's game. We're currently sat 11th in the table. Ipswich, I didn't actually see where they are, but we do have a highlight early on as Walker heads on into Harry Chapman, giving I think one of his first starts of the season here, driving down our left hand side, gets tackled by Kamara, wins the ball back into the penalty area here, going alone Harry Chapman, shot comes in, easy save though for Walton in the end, needs to be a bit more powerful than that. Ipswich are currently 8th in the table. We're actually level on points at this moment in time, but they've just got a little bit better goal difference than us. They're coming in with a 3-4-3 sort of formation with the 2 defensive midfielders, so might be very hard to break them down. Throwing forwards here on this right-hand side, Vincent Young finds Jenks. Potentially a foul throw there from Vincent Young. He picks up the ball once more and turns out, can he find a Bradford City shirt? He goes all the way back here into Fagan Walcott. He goes into Jenks. touch backwards and finds Vincent Young. He comes inside here. Can he find a forward pass? Back into Fagan Walcott. Odesina now. He finds Forster Kasky. Chapman into Jamie Walker looking for Naki Wells. Eventually, was that not a back pass? That looked like a back pass to me. I'm not really too sure what's going on there. That certainly did look like a back pass. Maybe Naki Wells got the slightest of contacts on it as we approach half-time here. I think we've been the better team, to be honest with you. The stats would certainly back that up. More of the ball, more shots. And at this moment in time, the media have given you a lot of credit lately, so go out and put on a performance which justifies their praise. I'm going to give them some more encouragement. Get underway for the second half as we've got a free kick here. Forster Kasky, deep ball in, looking for Fagan Walcott, headed over the bar. This is what I'm on about with the tired players. Vincent Young, Fagan Walcott, Jenks, lots of tired players out there. We'll give it another 5-10 minutes before we make subs. Forster Kasky with a free kick there, well over the bar. He's been given an opportunity to start in today's game with Davies being injured at this moment in time. Patterson not being the most fit. We're playing really well, so I don't necessarily want to make changes at this moment in time, but they have a goal kick, go along there looking for ball. He wins the flick on into Ferguson. Driving forward here for Ipswich. Can they get a ball into the box? They do. Looking for Lee Evans, the former Bradford City man. Heads it down. And Marcus Harness with an unbelievable finish. An hour on the clock against the run of play. Ipswich take the lead. Really, really frustrating there. It's just a simple long ball forward. We don't deal with it. Then they've got the overload on this far side. Former Bantam Lee Evans with the assist. Heads it down. First time strike from Harness. And it doesn't really get much more top corner than that. That's an absolutely unbelievable finish. And apart from Jamie Walker, I think everyone's playing pretty poorly so far in today's game. We'll see what happens from this highlight, and then we will make all 5 substitutions really, because for the sake of fitness and also we need a goal. So Odesina has the ball here. He goes into Borthwick Jackson down the line, finds Harry Chapman, comes inside here. Bit of space for Harry Chapman, not having his greatest game, and he loses out there. Jenks picks it up though in the midfield, driving forward, slots it through into Naki Wells. This is his chance. Yes, it is. It's a 5th goal of the season for Naki Wells. If we're going by rating for this match, it's actually been our worst player in this game, nearly partnered by Caleb Watts. He's on a 6.2, but he's come up with a big goal in today's game just 5 minutes after we fall behind. Jenks with the through ball, showing that quality that he's got. Naki Wells with a brilliant first-time finish. When that man is in a Bradford City shirt, he constantly scores goals. It does not matter what the level is. With 20 minutes left on the clock, we will now have to make some substitutions. We might not necessarily make all 5. Jenks is having a good game, but the guy's absolutely knackered, so he's going to come off here for Alex Patterson. We're also going to bring Kean Williams on for Caleb Watts, who's not having a good game. We're going to get Jordan Graham on as well for Harry Chapman. Apart from that, we're going to get Duhaney on for Vincent Young, and final change of the game, Lewis Payne is going to come on for Odesina. So all 5 changes have been made. Let's hope that we can maybe see the game out. Another goal would be absolutely unreal, wouldn't it? Nothing left to go now in today's game. 3 minutes added on. It looks like this game is going to be ending in a 1-1 draw. That is the full-time whistle. I said I'd take a point at the start of the game. When we went behind, I'm certainly not going to complain with that. I'm going to tell the players that they were unlucky with that one. We've now got a very, very tough task against Arsenal. I think, did we play them last pre-season, only lose by 1 goal? Our team is significantly better now, and I know Arsenal's team might be a little bit better. We've got a lot of tired bodies after that one, as Forest Green want Tally on loan. That's certainly not happening. 5 players, 6 players who were all on yellow cards. I also forgot to mention Matty Platt has agreed to join Grimsby Town on a permanent basis. We got about 28 grand for him. Yeah, £27,500 for him. He wasn't interested in signing a new contract, and well, I mean, he's 4th choice centre half, so that's certainly not a problem to me, to be honest with you. Let's get into this game against Arsenal, and hopefully we can have just as positive a result as we got in that one. Here we have it then. Here's how we line up for today's 3rd round in the Carabao Cup at home to Arsenal. We've gone with a 5-4-1 formation. We are well and truly parking the bus. All our tactics are on very defensive as well. We are here to try and play for a 0-0 and try and get it to penalties. We've got Harry Lewis in goal. A back 5 of Duhaney, Fagan Walcott, Payne, Odesina and Borthwick Jackson. Jenks and Patterson as the 2 defensive midfielders. Vincent Young, who's actually a right back, but he can play right midfield on the right hand side. Jordan Graham on the left and Tyler Walker leading the line. He's going to be very isolated in today's game. Lots of options on off the bench, because more than likely we will concede and we will have to go a little bit more attacking, but we are just going to try and use this system. We've never used it before. If you have a look at the familiarity, they've no idea what they're really doing. I mean, their marking is okay, but in terms of their passing style, you know, a lot of it's awkward, and because it's not really something that they have done before, to be honest with you. I actually just want to quickly change something. Attacking width, we want to be very, very narrow as well in terms of that. You know what, there's only so much I can do. We're playing Arsenal at the end of the day. We're more than likely likely going to lose. Let's just go out, enjoy it, defend for our lives, scrap for everything, get stuck in, although I'm pretty sure I put the exact opposite on there, going with a fairly strong team. I would say it's a little bit more second string, but they've got some good players in there. Odegaard, Partey, Gabriel, Saliba. I would probably say they're all first choice, to be honest with you. No Bukayo Saka in there, although I have seen previously he has been linked with Manchester City, so maybe that is a deal that has gone through. We're going to tell them once again that I trust them all. Some feel the pressure has been lifted. Malaki, Fagan, Walcott is feeling complacent against Arsenal. We are actually on television, I'm going to presume, by the fact that we've got these graphics, so I'm not really too sure. Maybe we're on iFollow. Don't really see how that would work in the Carabao Cup. They're going with, I presume, a 4-2-3-1. They are going to go with a 4-2-3-1. Mikel Arteta is still the manager. Lots of quality on that bench for Arsenal. So fingers crossed we can frustrate them. Hopefully maybe they get a very early red card, something like that. But as you can see here, we are here to defend tonight. We are not here for an enjoyable game of football. If we keep it less than 4, I would say I'm happy with that. Wherever the scoreline ends, as long as it's less than a 4-goal deficit, I don't think it would be the end of the world, and we can take a little bit. As long as we play well, create a couple chances, who knows what could happen as Graham looks for a ball through there into Walker. That's well cut out by Saliba. Walker is probably going to have his most frustrating game of his life. As you can see here, we are dropping deep. You can have the ball there, but now this is where we need to engage, get stuck in, and hit them early. If they score from this attack, though, our whole tactic kind of goes out of the window, as they've got a very good chance. It's a good save from Harry Lewis, so I think it's Martinelli with the shot inside 60 seconds, but we managed to see it out on this occasion. Free kick here for Arsenal. Saliba finds Koopman as they're looking to try and break us down. Thomas Partey with a ball over the top pin, gets his 6'4" head on the end of that, but Medina, picks it up, driving inside here, lays it off to Thomas Partey. He looks for a ball out wide, but it's well cut out by Jordan Graham. Can we hit them on the counter-attack here? Graham never going to beat Koopman for pace, and he just drops back, allows him to have the ball there. That is more than fine by us. This is pretty much the exact opposite football to what I normally like to play, but when you're playing against a team like Arsenal, what choice do I really have? Gabriel on the ball here for Arsenal. 8.5 minutes on the clock. Thomas Partey looking to thread a ball through. Well cut out though by Fagan Walcott, and it's now with Fabio Vieira. He slots it through into Martinelli. The shot comes in. It's well blocked though in the end. I don't know if it was Payne or Fagan Walcott. Either way, we've done very well to deal with that one. 9 minutes in, Arsenal have already had quite a lot of opportunities. Fabio Vieira with the ball in, headed up rather than away. Graham gets on the end of that one. We've got quite a lot of height in this team. Jenks gets a block in there, and Harry Lewis claims that very well. Lovely stuff in his first 10 minutes or so. Very impressed with what I've seen. Yeremy will pick up this ball on their left-hand side, and that's a penalty, surely. It's not. Wow, for once we've actually got away with them 50-50 sort of decisions. Whenever someone goes down in the box, it normally is a penalty. Partey looks to get a shot off. It's bouncing around. Payne with the clearance. It's now with Tyler Walker. He's absolutely surrounded by Arsenal shirts. We simply cannot get out of our half at this moment in time. If we manage to end up this game with a shot, by the way that we're playing, I'll be absolutely gobsmacked. 25 minutes on the clock. Koopman is on the ball, finds Thomas Partey. He's driving at our defence here, looking to unlock something, shoots well over the bar. If we can restrict them to shots like that for the rest of today's game, I certainly think we'll be able to end with a draw. As Arsenal come forward once again here, Martinelli gives it into Gabriel. We're going to give him a little bit more encouragement. Saliba now finds Koopman as he goes into Fabio Vieira. Ball looking over the top, well dealt with by Fagan Walcott. It's now with Medina once again, into Thomas Partey. Back to Medina, ball in the box, looking for Martinelli, and there we have it. Arsenal finally break the deadlock, as expected really. 30 minutes on the clock. It's Bradford City 0, Arsenal 1. Martinelli with the goal. Really, really frustrating, but like I say, it's kind of expected. As long as the boys are enjoying it, but we're not really putting on a good performance here. We're defending for our lives, and I think it's Odesina loses track of his man, simply just loses out. We've known all season Odesina is our weak link. I think in the summer, centre-half is certainly a position that we are looking to strengthen. We actually got a player in on trial at the moment called Kelland Watts, but for some reason, he's not being snatched up by another club at this moment in time, and we can't offer him a contract. I think he thinks that we don't have the financial muscle, which is fair enough, but surely he'd rather be playing for $3,000 a week at a team like Bradford rather than just being a free agent and not doing anything. It doesn't really make sense to me, considering, we're well into the season now. They've got a free kick right on the edge of the area here, and we know about Koopman's free kicks. He's very good at them. And that's a prime example. It's saved by Lewis, cleared by Fagan Walcott. Obviously, I did have Team Koopminers in my Tottenham Hotspur save that we have already done. We've also had a shot. It's only accumulated 0.02 XG, but ladies and gentlemen, we have had a shot in today's football match. Jenks with the clearance, but it's nowhere near Tyler Walker, and it is now with Koopminers. Loads of space for him here. He'll put a ball out wide here into the right back. Livramento, ball into the box. Great ball in. Martinelli with a header. On this occasion, it goes just wide. 5 minutes to go before half time. It's still 1-0 Arsenal. Corner ball here for Arsenal. It'll be a left-footed in-swinger from Fabio Vieira. 43 minutes on the clock. Ball into the box. It's a good ball in. Cleared away by Odesina. It's back to Fabio Vieira though. Driving forward. Koopmeiners, Saliba with a shot, well blocked by Payne. Medina now finds Thomas Partey. He can shoot from distance. Big save from Harry Lewis. The follow-up goes into the post, and that should about be enough to see us through into half-time. They've absolutely battered us, but it's only 1-0. While it's only 1-0, we could maybe nick a goal. We have also had another shot. This one wasn't on target. I'm going to thrash the arms. Yeah, I'm going to thrash the arms. You've been terrible so far. They're all fired up and motivated. We'll get underway for the second half, and hopefully maybe we can nick a goal. Maybe after 70 minutes we might go a little bit more offensive, but I don't really want to be changing it. I think while it's at 1-0, we're probably more likely to win the game at 1-0 playing defensive than it ended up being like 3-4-0 by going all out, because we've not really got the quality to match Arsenal, to be honest with you. As we are now 65 minutes on the clock, let's look to freshen things up a little bit, because we do have some tired players. Let's get Lewis Payne off, just so he doesn't end up getting sent off, and we'll get Matty Platt on there, and we'll put Fagan Walcott into the middle. Teddy Jenks is absolutely knackered, so we're going to get him off for Saudou Diallo. We're also going to get Vincent Young off for Keane Williams, and we'll play him more as an attacking winger. We'll also get Jordan Graham off as well for Harry Chapman, and play him more as an attacking inside inverted winger, sorry. We're also going to get Naki Wells on for Tyler Walker. He's not really done much, but again, I don't really blame him, to be honest with you. And final change of the game, he is injured, but Matty Folds is going to come on for Timmy Odesina. Oh, no, I can't make any more changes. All right, I've already made my 5 changes. Ignore me then. Let's get into the final 25 minutes of today's game. And like I say, hope we can maybe nick another goal. I'm not really confident though. Fabio Vieira with the ball into the box. Martinelli at the back post. Heads just over. Martinelli has been a real thorn in our side in today's game. 15 minutes to go. Still 1-0 Arsenal. Ben White on off the bench here. He finds Gabriel. I think it looks like Ben White's playing in central midfield as of right now. He goes into Yeremy. What can he do with the ball? He cuts inside, away from Vincent Young, driving forward here all the way. Yeremy with a shot. It's an easy save in the end row from Harry Lewis. It wasn't Vincent Young, actually. It was Duhaney that was chasing him. Into the last 10 minutes of today's game. Do we stick? Do we twist? I mean, we're not really creating all too much. There's a ball over the top here. Naki Wells has run away from the ball. I'm not really too sure what he's doing there. I think maybe for the last 5 minutes, we might twist and just go all-out offence, and Arsenal might not know what's hitting. Maybe we nick a goal unless they score here, though. Fabio Vieira shoots, and somehow that's ended up in the back of the net. That is shocking from Harry Lewis. I think the shot was going wide there. That reminds me very much of Bukayo Saka's goal, which was actually Hugo Lloris's own goal in the North London derby a couple of weeks ago. I think that shot's actually going wide, and Harry Lewis gets a touch on it, which makes it go in the back of the net. That's really, really disappointing. I mean, there's no real point in me going attacking now. We're not going to get anything out of today's game. We do have an attacking highlight, though. Ball at the back post. Referee, that's a penalty kick. We have got a penalty. Naki Wells will step up from 12 yards, although they've got players inside the penalty area here. That can't be allowed. It's an absolutely unreal finish from Naki Wells, though, as he finds the top corner. Let's just go all out attack now. We're going to go back to the normal system and just hopefully that we can finally go. I've no idea why they had 2 players in the penalty area there. Surely that can't be allowed. It seems to me like that's not allowed, but for some reason, I mean, it is Football Manager at the end of the day, so I'm not surprised, but we're just going to go all out attack here. We're going to stay in the same formation. We're going to tell them to get stuck in, step up more. We want to trap them outside. We want to invite crosses as well. Let's just go all out now. Stick it on Arsenal. We have scored against Arsenal. Naki Wells has scored once again. Like what he did. No, he didn't score against Arsenal. It was Gary Thompson who scored against Arsenal. But besides the point, Naki Wells is a big game player. Let's see if we can nick a goal in injury time. If not, it's not the end of the world. That is full time. We've lost to Premier League Arsenal by 1 goal. Yes, they've absolutely battered us, but we scored against Arsenal. Their second goal was a mistake from Lewis. Their first goal was a mistake from Odesina. I'm not disheartened by that. I think we've done very well there. You know what? I'm actually going to tell them, hands on hips. We were the underdogs. You gave it your best. Good effort, lads. They're all happy with that. I'm happy. You're happy. The fans are probably happy as well. And if I was at that game, my vlog would probably do very well as well. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 20 likes. As I said at the start of today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 600 subscribers. So please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Don't forget as well to drop a comment in down in the comment section down below. It's free to do so and also it helps boost the video in the YouTube algorithm. We are now probably going to come back for not a while, to be honest with you. We might come back for maybe Portsmouth and Charlton. I feel like that's a good time to come around. Maybe back in another month or so, something like that. We'll come back for this game against Portsmouth and also this one against Charlton. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all very soon for another episode. Peace.